Robots. I want to explain to you in this video how I'm using robots to help me grow my clothing brand. If you haven't heard of it yet, Chat GPT came out in November 2022, and it's an AI software that acts as a chat bot where you can type into it and it learns as you type into it and gives you feedback that's catered to exactly what you're talking about. Chat GPT stands for Chat Generative Pre-trained Transformer. I want to share with you how I'm using this software to radically help me grow my clothing brand without having to hire other people, and it's taking on so many tasks for me that I just am mind blown by. So I hope you enjoy. Apparel Success is sponsored by my buds over at BrandCrowd. BrandCrowd's a logo maker tool. You type in the name of the logo that you want to have made, hit enter, thousands of logos will come up. You choose the logo that you like, then you can edit and refine that logo as long as you want for free until it's perfect. This is a hundo P design I made for my own clothing brand using BrandCrowd. If you're interested, head over to brandcrowd.com/apparel success and you can get up to 66% off at checkout. All right, so the first way that I'm using Chat GPT to grow my clothing brand is by helping me answer customer support emails. One thing that everybody uses a lot of mental bandwidth on when they're trying to grow a clothing brand is answering emails from customers or potential customers. You get emails asking about returns or asking about exchanges. Well, I just typed into ChatGPT, how should I respond to an email from a customer asking to return a product for my clothing brand? And literally it wrote back a full-blown paragraph here, like an example email that you could literally just copy paste and fill in the blanks for your own clothing brand, and it'll be like a really professional response to an email asking about how to return a product. So like literally ChatGPT just wrote this for me. Dear customer name, thank you for reaching out to us regarding your recent purchase from our clothing brand. We're sorry to hear that the product did not meet your expectations and understand your desire to return it. We offer a hassle-free return policy and would be happy to process your return. Please let us know if you prefer a refund or exchange for a different product. If you require any assistance with the return process or have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask. Like, you don't have to take it word for word, but that's a pretty friggin' good email right there. And you can basically just take the nuts and bolts of it, play around with it, and add your own wording to it. And you've got a pretty great email response right there that you didn't have to write yourself. And there's so many different customer support emails that you can answer using this software. If somebody's reaching out asking if you do wholesale because they want to buy for their store and you don't know how to answer that, you can hop on ChatGPT for free and be like, how do I respond to an email from a store asking if I do wholesale for my clothing brand? Give me the rough wholesale prices that I need. Like all of that stuff, you can ask ChatGPT and it'll give you really great responses. So I highly recommend that you use it for that purpose. The second way that I'm using ChatGPT to help me grow my clothing brand, and this is an absolute game changer, is that I'm getting it to write product descriptions for my website. Before, you had to literally like try and creatively write product descriptions from scratch. Now you can literally just hop over to ChatGPT if you have a new product that you're coming out with, give it a little bit of information about the product, who it's for, and ChatGPT will write like these beautiful product descriptions for your clothing brand. So check this out. I run a Canadian lifestyle brand here in Canada, and one of my products is the Just Giver hoodie. I literally hopped on ChatGPT and asked, write a product description for a Just Giver hoodie Canadian clothing brand. And it wrote this for me. Introducing the Just Giver hoodie, the ultimate must-have for anyone who loves to get out and explore the great outdoors. This classic Canadian clothing brand brings you a stylish and comfortable hoodie that's perfect for any adventure. Crafted from premium quality materials, this hoodie is built to last. The heavyweight cotton polyester blend fabric ensures that it's both soft and durable, while the ribbed cuffs and waistband keep the hoodie snug and secure. Then it writes two more beautiful paragraphs for me. Now you don't have to take this exactly as it's written for you. You can use like the general wording of it and change little details and change things around, and you have amazing product descriptions that are written for you where otherwise you would probably be questioning yourself, and you'd also be, taking up a lot of time to do this. So it really saves you so much time, and it's going to be super helpful for you. Holy shite. This software is absolutely ridiculous. The third way that ChatGPT is going to help you grow your clothing brand is by helping you generate social media content. Like I said, my clothing brand represents rural Canada, the lifestyle here in Canada, and so all of my content on social media is like jokes and humor about rural Canada. So I literally hopped on ChatGPT and I wrote, write 10 creative one-line statements that are funny that start with, do any other Canadians Okay, because on TikTok, for my clothing brand, I've been writing all of these little sentences and things for my TikTok videos that really connect with my audience and that really get my audience to laugh. And literally within 2 seconds, I got back 10 one-liners that start with, "Do any other Canadians?" that I could literally use on TikTok inside of all of my videos to connect with my audience. So like I'm looking at some of these. "Do any other Canadians treat ketchup chips like a delicacy?" Ketchup chips are like only in Canada. It's something that Canadians relate with. That's actually like pretty good. You don't have to use all of them, but you can get this software to write ideas for your social media content, for the text that you're putting in posts. It literally can write all of your content for you if you want it to, if you feel like you're not creative enough for this stuff. Or you can just take little ideas from here and there and just build off of them. And that's helping me like crazy when it comes to coming up with little areas of Canada to make fun of and little things to poke fun of, is I just type in some ideas in here and one thought leads to another thought and I just gain more and more momentum with it. The fourth way that I'm using Chat GPT to help me grow my clothing brand is by helping me conduct market research. I can literally type into Chat GPT, "Give me the top 10 Canadian lifestyle brands in Canada. Give me their social media profiles and tell me what's working so well about their brand." And it will literally give you like a full report on it that you can just read through, gain incredible insight on. Like I'm looking at ChatGPT right now. I wrote this: "Who are some of the top private label clothing brands that sell Canadian clothing?" And then it literally gave me 5 Canadian clothing brands that sell Canadian clothing: Blank Apparel, Cole Harbour Apparel, The Authentic T-Shirt Company, Gildan Canadian Apparel. And I can just do research on the whole industry, on my whole niche, just by asking it questions, and it just provides feedback to you. So rather than you digging online for this information, you can ask it very specific questions about your specific niche. Like, who are the other brands in my space? What ages of the people are they that buy? And you can gain all this intel that'll help you grow your clothing brand and make some huge decisions when it comes to how you want to market your brand and just like attack the market. So I've been using it like crazy for that purpose. And the fifth way that you can use ChatGPT to help you grow your clothing brand is by asking it any of these big questions that are really pressing for you right now. So for example, you could ask it, what are some of the most important things to focus on when it comes to your website design for your clothing brand? And it'll give you like the top 5 things that you should be focusing on for your website design. Or maybe you want to know, like, how do I pay myself with my clothing brand as an inventory brand that needs to fund overhead? And it'll literally give you like the best answer possible. And you can just learn about all these little specific problems and questions that you have. So before, where you had these problems, you likely didn't look this stuff up because it just took so much time to research it and find the solutions online. And now you can literally just use this one chat bot and it will answer most of your questions for you in like a really powerful way. Using this is a huge advantage for any new clothing brand that's really not taking advantage of it. I wanted to get in front of you and share this with you, and I hope you enjoy it. I spent a month recording a 100% free clothing brand course. All you have to do to get access is go to freeclothingcourse.com and you can go through it at your own pace, and I hope you enjoy that as well.